Hi guys, this is Noiser with another episode of Quick Tips, the series where I post short videos, each containing one tip to help you improve your game in Rainbow Six Siege. Today I'm going to talk about one of the first tips that really changed my game when I started playing Battlefield 4 a couple of years ago, to learn good crosshair placement. And in a game like Rainbow Six Siege, this is even much more important. But for some reason I haven't made a quick tip about it until today. Well, shame on me. If you always keep your crosshair in the height and direction where your enemy is most likely to show up, you will need to adjust your sight much less when an enemy actually turns up there. I would say this is second nature to most people with some experience of FPS games. If you think you can master crosshair placement, a tip is to watch some of your own gameplay. I did, just to realize how extremely sloppy I actually am sometimes. If this is new to you, I suggest you pay very close attention, as this is a really important lesson that will improve your performance a lot. What I try to remember when playing Rainbow Six Siege is to always have my crosshair where I think the head of a crouched enemy will be. In this game there is a lot of crouching, this way you don't risk shooting above the enemy's head. The recoil will pull your weapon upwards anyway, so I find it best to always expect crouching enemies, unless something else is obvious, of course. In Rainbow Six Siege, with such a fast time to kill and the ability to one-shot anyone with any gun as long as you hit them in the head, I think the crosshair placement might be one of the most important things to learn to improve your skill. And when I started thinking about it the other day, I realized this isn't something you learn once and then know. This is something that needs constant work, something that will take a long time to master. That's my opinion anyway, after watching my own gameplay with this specifically in mind. And when you think about it, to be able to quickly evaluate the most dangerous angle and keep your crosshair at crouched head level, no matter if it's 2 meters or 20 meters in front of you, well, that isn't easy. What I find so great though, is that just by thinking about it, you actually improve right away. Perhaps you even improve the most in the beginning if this is totally new to you. But there will also always be room to improve, I think, even for the most experienced players. To try to improve myself, as I really think I need to, I've formulated 3 simple rules. 1. Never sprint around corners unless it's absolutely necessary. Sprinting will leave you very vulnerable, as it will take longer to adjust your aim if you suddenly meet an enemy. 2. Always have your sight pointing at a dangerous angle, doorway or window or something. There is almost never a reason to be staring into a wall, pointing your crosshair towards a teammate or something similar. As long as you're not defusing, placing gadgets, reviving, watching cams or something like that. 3. Try aiming down sights when you move, as soon as you don't need to be aware of other angles at the same time. This is of course much easier to do when you don't use an ACOG, but as long as you mind your crosshair placement with the hipfire reticle as well, aiming down sights will be much easier and faster, and hitting your enemy will require much less movement of your sight, which will improve your accuracy a lot. So, to sum this up, improving your crosshair placement is in my opinion something that should be top of mind in every round, in every game. Never sprint around corners, always have your crosshair at crouched head level in the most dangerous direction, and ADS while moving as often as it's possible to get used to it. Well, that's about it for today, guys. What are your thoughts around crosshair placement? Perhaps you have some own rules or disagree with some of mine. Please share your thoughts by leaving a comment below, and give me a thumbs up if you like this video. If you're not already a subscriber, hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with my future content. On Thursday, it's time for another episode of Equipped, and until then, I will keep being Noiser. Hej då!